since I spoke with you, but I was just wanting to call and fill you in on the situation, tell you guys, thank you for the prayers and the love and everything.
Mhm.
I haven't forgot. I was just kind of, I had to put everything down for a minute because life was just tearing me up for a
Mm-hmm.
second. You know what I mean? It was like, it was just bad. But now, you know what I'm saying? I came back and with everything, with everybody's help and just everything, I just had to sit back and reflect. And once I did some reflecting, I'm like, I got back to the old me, what I had to rely on all these years to keep on pushing. And then,
Yep.
it just like, it was like riding a bike. You know what I mean? It was enough. I had enough time playing my violin, you know what I'm saying, in my head. And I started going crazy, you know what I mean? And some PTSD type depression that set in
Yeah.
and basically kind of turned me down to the downside for a minute. And it just got really dark. And
Yeah.
one of my family members had called me and spoke with me. And it would just keep on telling the story over and over and over. Every time I was telling the story, it was a little bit more pain, a little bit more pain. It was like, it was a surreal feeling to where I couldn't even believe what I was going through. But
Wow.
at the end of the day, everybody was just like, plus myself, and you just, it's time to pick up now. You know what I mean? The train's moving,
Yeah.
and you got to get up on that train. If God's sending that help, you got to hop on because the next time He sends help and you don't take it, He's been
Yeah.
sending it the whole time and you never took it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
But
But
yeah, I had to come back to the hospital for a few days to get some more chemo.
uh-huh.
And then I'm gonna go down to Stanford Hospital, have a consultation with them on Monday, and try to
Mhm.
see what's cracking.
That's in San
With
Francisco.
the, it's in Mountain View, I believe, in
Oh,
between Mountain View and Redwood City.
okay. Okay.
So yeah, you know what I mean. The families, got my back, and a lot of people got my back, like you guys and the Dirty Nation, and everybody came through. It was even on social media and IG, was just leaving me messages that didn't even know me. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh man, that's what's up. Like, you have to take all that, you know what I'm saying, and put
Yeah.
that in your heart, put that in your file, and I would just want to reach back out too, you know what I'm saying, and extend my love and respect, you know what I mean, for what you guys do, and your mother even calling me saying some prayers, and you guys called me, and
Yeah.
shoot, I was like a little baby, you know what I'm saying, and I ain't afraid to admit that, you know what I'm saying, and I've been humble, and like today's one of my best days, you know
Good.
what I'm saying, like in a while, so I'm just like, even though I'm in the hospital, like my spirits are high,
Good.
and I'm still pumping on high octane, you know what I'm saying, so I'm glad I got a chance to give you guys a call and that you guys weren't too busy, you know what I mean, with working or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Appreciate that very much. So
Heck
when
yeah.
is so what was it like when you got out the hospital for the first time?
Man, when I got out the hospital, honestly, it was cool. Like for the first couple of hours, and then
Oh.
when I got home, like I had to walk up and down these stairs, and I didn't walk for all those days really that much, so that was tough. And then there's opening up all my mail, you know what I'm saying, and then like getting hit from life by all angles. So it was like a good and like I don't know, it was hard to enjoy. I could tell you that. It was good. Everybody was like, "Oh, we glad to see you and stuff." Calling me and glad you're home. But I was like, "Shit, I'm not." You know what I mean? After seeing all that stuff, make me want to crawl back into like, damn, I could have used a couple more days in the hospital. Then shit,
Okay.
coming home to, you know what I mean? But
I was a very
I just couldn't let a lot of people give me good information, advice, and you can't let all that stuff worry and affect you. Is what I'm
mm-hmm.
seeing and what I had to learn. You know what I mean? And even by praying, maybe I had got away from praying, and maybe I wasn't doing what was right. You know what I mean? So I came back to praying a little bit.
best you could at the time with what you're dealing with. Nobody understands what you're dealing with except you. You're going through it. We just on the outside looking in, but you're dealing with it not every day, not every hour, not every minute, but every second. You're dealing with this every second. and nobody understands what you're going through. Only God understands what you're going through. So you got to do what you got to do and not feel no kind of way about it. You cannot please everybody. Everybody's expecting for you to roll over, do some tricks, fetch a bone, tongue fight with lizards in the desert, do all of this stuff, but they're not understanding that you are sick. You're not feeling well. You can't do all of that. You can't. Everybody want. You should go live and create your own YouTube channel, and that all that stuff is good, great, and excellent. But you're going through something right now that people cannot even understand unless they've already been through it. And if they haven't already been through it,
I would like to. I guess I wasn't up to par. You know what I mean? It was like it was really a wave, you know. But I'm glad I get to express myself with you guys, and you know what I mean. I did make a couple just quick little video things, because who knows? Like at the end of the day, I see the good side of it. Like maybe what we got can help some other folks. You know what I'm saying? What we got, you got a platform here. You know what I mean? And it's not just one thing. It's not like, oh, prison is just hood. It's like, it's whatever you make it out of all the information that comes out. And it could be praying. It could be, you know what I mean, giving you some knowledge. It could be, you know what I mean, pushing someone to go to college, or, you know what I mean, or stay in the hood and work at Marshall's. That might be work for you better. You know what I mean? I don't know. But it's what you get out of it, I guess. But I really appreciate hearing that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to keep on striving. And when more things that come, as, you know, the road gets a little bit further, when I can get a grip. But I have got a grip now, so I'm trying to, like, I even wrote some stuff down, because I was like, I was really getting depressed, so I just took a binder and just wrote some stuff down, just like boom, 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 you know. I didn't want to ask questions, you know what I'm saying, like, God, why am I here? Like, why am I God? Like, I didn't really want to ask that. At first, I was just like, I was having a very rough time with accepting the fact that I'm sick. I've never been sick in my life. I've always been very appreciative of my health and been able to go to the mountains, been able to swim. You know, I get to do all these outdoor activities in the summer, and probably never really crossed my mind on the people that couldn't enjoy that. You know what I mean? And then now coming in, like, I got to be wary of where I'm going with the low white blood counts. They're just stressing, oh, you're the perfect target to get sick. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, man, like, damn, I was like, that's crazy. You know what I mean? You still got to go to the store. You still got to go get gas. You still got to go get what you got to get. You know what I mean? So you can only be as safe as, you know, I got my bottle, my sanitizer, and the mask.
Ain't that the same?
That's all I can do. Yep. That's all I can do, you know, to protect myself. And it's hard not to be around, you know, loved ones and family, and, you know, be chilling with folks and smoking with them and stuff like that. But I guess it's just part of the game right now. You know what I mean? So,
people need to hear that. People need to hear, like, those little intricate details that people don't think about. Like you said, getting gas, opening mail, all of that stuff is a task that we just take for granted. I'll let mail pile up and pile up and pile up because I hate checking mail. But just imagine, I can't even imagine, like, not feeling well, not, you know what I'm saying, and having to actually open up a piece of mail and literally read it, understand it, make the phone call I need to make. I don't feel good. I don't want to deal with it.
Man.
But you still doing it. And so there's people that just got the news today that they have leukemia. They don't know what that looks like going forward. They only know what the doctors are telling them of the treatment that they're going to receive. They don't know, listen, when you wake up in the morning, this is how you're going to feel. When you try to get some rest in the middle of the night and the nurses and the doctors come in, this is what they're going to do. When you got to get up and go to the bathroom and you got a gown on, your ass is hanging out, and you got tubes hooked all up to you, this is how you take that first and second and third and fourth step to get to the restroom. These little bitty intricate details is what people need to know. Somebody needs to know that. Somebody needs to know your wife and your kids. How are they dealing with it on a daily basis, not having you there? You was here 1 minute and the next minute you are not there. How are they dealing with
man,
that daily basis?
not good.
There's no book.
You
There's
know?
no guide. But you
I've
are.
never been away from my girl for, my fiance for, nights, only when I work. So, this is our first time really being away from each other, She
Yeah,
didn't take it good. And, but we rolling with the punches, though. I'll tell you that.
that's right.
And with
And
everything
then
that's
you
been
have
going on, I just been seeing stuff on the news, and
now you have
I'm
no
in the
hair.
hood, and it was getting real wild for a minute. You know what I mean? Everybody was active, and we were just at the house. You know what I mean? Just holding it down. I couldn't go out. You know what I mean? Not with my condition. Thousands of people, so we just watched from the house. You know what I'm saying? But everybody's going through something. You
I
know
don't
what
even
I
like
mean?
to work on graveyard shift, and he's going to work, and I know he's coming back in the morning. But for him
Yeah.
to gone into the hospital, that's a whole nother level of anxiety, a whole nother level of stress. Not only is she stressing over you not being there, she's stressing over the fact that she's at the house with the kids and her protector and her provider is not there. So that's a whole nother level of stress and anxiety that people need to know how to deal with.
Yeah, it was definitely some hurdles to jump over that I haven't experienced, and it's probably been one of the toughest things I've ever dealt with. I know that things that I went through kind of like, I guess, led me up to dealing with this, because being inside the hospital after being incarcerated was definitely one of the easiest things I've done. You know what I'm saying? Because it's easy for me to go right back into that program, and it was. You know what I mean? Every day you got to get up, you're right back. I got my own shower, brushing up, getting my breakfast. Boom, breakfast is here. Boom, now I'm doing my little thing, waiting for lunch to hit. Lunch hit, right back to the same thing, waiting for dinner. You know what I mean? And there was just a little program like that. I didn't even watch TV while I was in there. I had my iPad and my phone, but rarely did I watch, you know what I'm saying, some TV and stuff. I was just like keeping busy, you know what I mean? Just staying plugged in. And yeah, it was a trip. I guarantee you that. I don't know exactly what to say because I'm still kind of like in some beginning stages, but I can tell you that just going through all that, I would like to just tell the youngsters and the other people out there, try to get some good insurance, or just get something, because you never know when somebody could rear end you or T-bone you or anything, and it's always better to have something than nothing, because there's a lot of medical bills going to pile up, even though I do have insurance, but that's the first thing they come in and asking about, Damn, you could be laying with all head bandaged up and a cast and just come out of surgery, and they're coming with some paperwork talking about, yeah, it's going to run you this much. Would you like to put your credit card on file? Like, go ahead and make your mark right here. So it's like, it is part of the game. Like, wow, damn, you see really what's going on. And there's a lot of places that when you get a cancer, or you're having some type of transplant or anything for, people that, I don't know, different medical conditions as well, you can get money from like places and try to stay. If you got to like drive out of your district and stay there, they help you with boarding and housing. Like Kaiser's supposed to give me like up to $100 a night, because I'm going to end up having to stay so-called, we haven't figured it out, but they're saying about 30 days. So 30 days in the Bay Area at a hotel, is not that cheap.
Right.
Looking around, we got some blessings with that GoFundMe, and we're trying to hold on to everything we can so we can go there first. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it's a lot of stuff. So you do get hit from all angles. So it's not just one thing. And they didn't even tell me I was coming back to the hospital until like the Tuesday before. I think I had messaged you, and I was like, it was my first or second video appointment. And he was like, yeah, well, you're going to be coming back in. He told me I was going to come back, but they never really said when or what I would be doing. You know what I mean? I don't know what he's talking about. Yeah, he's going to come back and see me. Okay, that sounds cool. Nah, he's like, yeah, you're going to come back for like 4 days.
Mm.
Like, ooh, So, hey, start packing the bag. You know what I'm saying? Get everything ready. All right, get the clothes ready for my 4-day trip and shit. And, that's just what it is. And now coming right back. So it's been some busy weeks. You know what I'm saying? But push, pull, stride, right? All day.
No choice.
His phone finna die.
That's right. Well, I'm glad I was able to even catch up with you guys. Hopefully be able to call you back in a couple days.
Sounds good.
You know what I mean? Tap in with you. Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah. Man, I definitely realized, I always thought I was going to be single. You know what I mean? And I realized that you can't do it by yourself. You know what I mean? So that's what it is. One love, y'all.